Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 146.7 pounds, wearing black and white. He has a record of 18 fights, 10 wins with 8 defeats. From Carmarthen, Wales, the Italian stallion, Angelo Dragone. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 146.6 pounds, wearing white, black, and gold trim. He's undefeated in 9-turn contest from Doncaster, Hayden.
Okay, boys, in a cold break, I expect to stay one step back. Don't throw deliberate punches on the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, fellas.
6 rounds in the welterweight division. Joe Hayden, Angelo Dragone. And he has sold some tickets. Joe Hayden. They're making themselves heard. Straight away, centre of the ring, Hayden. Nice southpaw, as I say, educated with his work. Doesn't get sloppy. A real student of the game, Barry.
He's nice and smooth, isn't he, with his punches as well, so not very much tell on what he's going to throw. And southpaw to boot, which makes it awkward for everybody. So for Dragone, he's really got to try and get inside. Take that head on the outside when he throws that right hand. That's the right idea there, though, I think. Dip low and then come up. Throw the body shot first, and the left hook over the top.
Yep, just the 2 stoppages from the 19 wins, but one of them come last time out when he knocked out Rajesh Kunar in the 6th round. Lovely right to the body. So that physical strength starting to show, really starting to turn the hips into the shot, but he doesn't take any silly chances early on. Uses the rounds well to kind of wear down his opponents, make them miss and make them pay.
He's got to get more on that. He's got to get more on that jab, though, I think. Certainly got to be faster coming back, because he's up against someone here who's going to be willing to take the shot, to give a shot here, Dragone, so he's going to need to keep him resetting.
Yeah, Dave Allen has been very impressed with Hayden. Kept him busy. Says as he keeps winning, we're hopeful to put him into titles maybe spring next year, but no rush at all for Hayden.
Just using that forearm as a defence there, Hayden. Referee giving him a bit of a telling off.
And before that last fight where he got the stoppage, a really good win when he beat 16-1 Lewis Booth. So they're increasing the quality of opponent. Good footwork there, just looking with the right hand to the body, Dragone.
Well, I don't think he's boxed a man with a winning record up until his last 2 fights, so they certainly know, they're thinking this is the time to let him go. And this again, on paper, and so far, proving it, a little bit of a test for him here. Maybe not technically, but physically here, because Dragone trying to get close, trying to rough him up, just trying to get him out with rhythm.
Yeah, he was definitely someone, Joe Hayden, a lot like Joe Howarth, who we see in the last fight, learning on the job. Most of his boxing has been done in the garden of Dave Allen, sparring with the lads there. So there's no rush to match him hard, but now starting to impress and looking good, the quality of opponent will increase. Second round, Hayden, Dragone. Plenty already taking their seats here in the Utilita Arena in Sheffield. Packed night, as I say. 2 more fights left on prelims after this contest. A bit more intent from Dragone.
Just standing up to Dragone. He's coming down right. He's doing the right thing, getting low to get underneath that jab. But then after the first shot, he gets up, he stands up too quick. It just takes away a bit of strength, momentum, and also he's a target. If he hits it there, perfect. gets low for the right hand and then stands up and takes a right hook there off Hayden. So he's got to stay lower, you know, for the second shot before he comes up. And arguably, don't come up, stay low. And with that, Hayden's got to pep him with that jab and take a half a step back and throw that left uppercut through the middle. Trying to encourage him to get low, encourage him to come in.
Dragone trying to get to work there. Referee just having a word with both fighters here. Tied it up a little bit. Another fighter, Joe Hayden, keeps his shape well, moves the feet nicely, doesn't over-exaggerate it under attack. He'll take half a step back, he'll look for the counter. There was a nice little right hand though from Dragone.
Again, I go back to the just not enough strength in Hayden's right hand jab. It comes out fast enough, doesn't come back as fast as I'd like. Oh, good uppercut there though.
Good work, yeah, lovely. That left to the body was nice, wasn't it? Then he stepped back through the 1-2. Little shot through the middle from Dragone.
So if he just turns that front foot in a little bit, and then he can just step a little, put a bit more weight there when he throws that jab. There, Hayden stopping that one.
It was a lovely shot, that lead right hook. He's boxing nicely in this second round, still just over a minute to go, but he's increased the tempo and he's used the momentum, hasn't he, from Dragone in his favour.
And when he took a step back there, he just got the leverage with that right hook and a bit more speed and torque on the shot, a bit more weight. Adds for the impact there from Hayden. Again, look at Dragone now, he's not coming in so low, is he?
No, he's not. Looking to work away. He's trying to rough up Hayden on the ropes. Just dabbing at an eye there. Hopefully there's no damage for Hayden. Hayden weighed 146 pounds for yesterday's weigh-in. Same as Dragone.
He's doing his job here, Dragone. He's just trying to get Hayden out of his rhythm. Not quite working yet, but that's the idea.
Really trying to rough him up, isn't he? Hitting around the side of the head, on the waistband, on the arms, the shoulders. Trying to settle the 26-year-old from Conisbrough. That was a lovely left to the body. Just missed with the right hook. Starting to heat up nicely, this contest. Yep, third round here in Sheffield, the Utilita Arena. It's been a good start from Joe Hayden. Nice composure. Landed some really good counters with that left hand to head and body. The right hooks worked a treat. Dragone's trying to get close. He's trying to rough up Hayden.
When you see a tall guy, I see a lot of tall guys in my height. When you see a tall guy throw a 1-2 down the line, like he did, nice and neat there, it's a lovely thing to see.
You get bad neck.
I've never lost in Australia. Actually, I have. No, I'm a liar. I have. He did really. But the 1-2 down the line is a really, because that's what they should be throwing. Nice and correct. Turn from the hips. Don't give away that length and that space. Just turn the shoulders. Like, it's a lovely shot. He did the start of the round there, Hayden. Nice and clean. Smooth, as I mentioned earlier in round 1.
Yeah, he is nice and smooth. Doesn't get flustered under pressure either, does he? Moves his feet nicely now, trying to hold the centre of the ring, and this would be interesting. Although he's used the momentum of Dragone in his favour, I'd like to see him kind of force the pace on the front foot, see how Dragone would react to that.
I think you again, a bit more weight in that jab. I don't know if you're saying the same thing, but I think that forces Dragone to jump into the attacks, and then with that, you can take that little half a step back and throw the uppercut like he did earlier. Almost encourage him to come underneath the shot now. You know what he's going to do. He's going to go low, right hand, left hook over the top. So line him up. And Dragone, if he needs to stay low, come in low, stay low. If you can get around the side, fantastic. If not, stay low and work away.
Yeah, bringing his feet in nicely there, and just tries to smart. I think he intentionally does that, Dragone. Really leans on, doesn't he? Tries to nullify anything that could potentially come back. Safe, exactly, yeah.
certainly if you can land with a shot or 2 shots coming in, then he's thinking, I've done my job, if not, I'll just close the gap here and smother his work.
And what I'll say is he keeps the elbows tucked in nicely as well to avoid any uppercuts coming through the middle from Hayden.
He landed a nice uppercut just then, Hayden, as he come forward there, Dragone.
Looking to counter Hayden. A few feints in there, didn't take the bait though. Dragone, again the footwork very good and sharp from Hayden. He's looking for that uppercut again. Narrowly missing with the shot, but
that's Hayden's feet though, isn't it, to do that? Again, he's not dancing around, he's just skirting around the outside.
Oh, and looking for that counter right hook again, another left to the body, but Dragone getting to work as well, looking to fire shots to head and body. It's been good work from Hayden. He does look a good, well-established fighter in this division. Good frame on him, good footwork, good balance, an awful lot to work with. Still only 26. See, they're looking to move his feet under pressure. You get a lot of fighters that don't have that amateur pedigree, don't really know what to do. Even with experience, they'll just trade, they'll look to throw shots instead of moving their feet, but we're not seeing that with Hayden. Good education, good work.
Yeah, keeping your composure is the thing that you have to learn, isn't it? Some people have got it naturally, but usually you have to learn it as you go along your career, and luckily for people like us, we learn in the amateurs when you have tough fights at the international level. You learn it the hard way, unfortunately, but you learn it all the same.
Oh, that was a lovely left hand on the back foot from Hayden. Well timed, accurate left hand. He's straight to his feet, Dragone. But that was a beautiful shot, Barry Jones.
Yeah, neat, simple, straight down the line. His footwork in the last round was a beautiful shot to throw.
Yeah, I said last time out, he got to stop that physical strength. Really starting to turn his hips into the shots, and that was a lovely, well-timed shot through another beautiful right to the body round that left elbow of Dragone. And this is really good stuff, and he's got to try and weather the storm. He's doing the right thing here, Dragone, trying to tie up Hayden and stop him from working.
He'll be more active with that front hand there, Hayden, though he's trying to take a step back. But that jab's going to force Dragone to throw, not just little steps back.
And he has the option, doesn't he, to throw that right hook. If he doesn't, you know, choose to throw the jab, he can throw that right hook, and he's found a home for that around that left side of Dragone, who again misses with that right hand. He just missed with the counters though, Hayden, but that's the right tactic there.
See, and with Dragone, because Dragone got his hand so high, almost, you know, like a shell-like defence, I think he's blinded by some of these shots. So again, that's why I think that bullet left hand on the middle is a shot that's almost a free shot. Oh, lovely.
Oh, that was a lovely right hook, left hand.
Looking well, look at Dragone.
He did. Took that really well. They were sharp, accurate shots right on the button of the Welshman. Good 1-2 again on the guard of Dragone, but just moving the feet out. Credit to Dragone. He's come back after that knockdown. He's on the front foot. He's trying to make something happen. He's got to be careful with that head so low as he comes forward.
He's making Hayden work for this, isn't he? For sure. That's nice.
Well, another very good round for Joe Hayden. Got a knockdown. I look forward to seeing that in the replays. Credit.
Well, we only knew that when I was fighting.
There was almost a look of surprise as well from Hayden, because
he didn't throw anything on it.
Exactly, didn't throw anything on it, but down he went. And it just shows you when you've got that speed and accuracy, you can make things happen.
Darren, you are technical. Superb technique is everything, isn't it?
Thanks, Barry.
You were due a compliment. I didn't mean it.
Centering, Hayden looking to work behind that jab. A nice spring in the step. There is a little mark under the right eye of Hayden. It's not a cut, it's just a bit of swelling. And again, he's trying to draw out that lead, isn't he, Barry, of Dragone, so he can fire back with the counters.
And I think he's just slowed Dragone down a little bit. Dragone's tough, and he'll keep coming for sure. And he's had a really good go. I think he made Hayden work for every success he's had. But again, once you start getting tired, you stop doing the things that were working for you in round 1 and 2, even though you weren't winning the rounds, they were working for you. Standing tall now like he is now, reaching a target to hit and a target to aim for Hayden.
Yeah, he's done, look, you're right, Dragone he's done him, hasn't he? He's tried his best, he's thrown the 1-2 and he's tried to get close, tried to stop that work, but it's been that momentum that Hayden's used in his favour. Footwork again, just moving away from that jab of Dragone, tucking up nicely, staying out of trouble.
Left hand with that. Nice double jab, finish it off. So this is the problem here for Dragone. If Hayden's starting to push him back, he did a little bit in the last round, didn't he? The last sort of 20 seconds, started to push him back.
Oh, good work. Got Dragone exactly where he wanted him, on the ropes and through the double jab left hand. He's just stopped a little bit here from letting his hands go.
Just like see Hayden, I know he's got a bit more time to do his work. Just jab, uppercut, right hook. Just a little bit of variety in that combination. I know I've been praising the 1-2 down the line.
That was lovely. A little step back. The 1-2 again. He slowed down a bit here, Dragone, and that's really playing into Joe Hayden's hands. Working the body nicely. Good variation there with the left through the middle.
Because he has that length, good work. Again, when he moves back, he does some really good work, doesn't he? Because he got that length, he hasn't got to put weight in the shots, but he can whip him. Because he'll build speed as he comes. So by the time he does hit the target, it is a heavy shot.
Nice movement as well, little pivot. Push Dragone back. Using the forearm there, just trying to push off the Welshman, who's on the retreat now. He's looking fresh, isn't he, Hayden? On the flip side, Dragone seems tired. Big breaths as he goes back to his red corner. And all ears is Hayden as he listens to Nigel Travis in that blue corner. 6th round, final round, second fight here on prelims. Joe Hayden looks very good against the tough game Angelo Dragone. As this fight progressed, we've seen a knockdown for Hayden. Lovely left hand, beautiful shot, well timed left hand, and Dragone's just started to show the signs of tiredness. You can see now on the retreat for the majority, he was trying to be the aggressor, although it did work in Hayden's favour. He's being pushed back now, and there's a real confidence, Barry, shown from Joe Hayden. Yeah, it really is. I think he's boxed fantastic, because I think you give Dragone a little bit of a window and he'll make it really hard night for him. He tried it, certainly those first 2 rounds, really tried to make it hard for Hayden, but he kept the shape, kept the composure, kept working the punches, nothing too adventurous. I think he was all this basic good work, some of the uppercuts and leaning back with that right hook. Good right hand from Dragone in this final round. As I say, come into this contest, look, with a winning record, just about 10 wins, 8 losses. And there was intent, wasn't there? There was a real desire to try and upset the local favourite.
Yeah, Hayden's been really good. Just some really pockets of quality work.
Real composure. Hasn't wasted much at all. Lovely left uppercut right through the guard of Dragone. Those elbows a little wide this time. A good right hook followed by left hand. Really closing the show in style is Hayden.
Took that well there, Dragone, didn't he? But pressure's on him now. Goes on, stay close here to Hayden. And step in with that jab and then really let that left hand go now.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Hayden. It's been a really good workout against, as we've said already, Dragone's tough, he's game, and he's come to win here, but he's been pegged back. He's taken a lot of shots, accurate shots, both on front foot and back foot, as we see there. Being forceful, being proactive is Hayden.
Again, when it's a higher pace, he reacts better, doesn't he? You see the way he threw that 1-2, you see the gap, and it was instant. It was the hands were faster. I mean, when he gives himself too much time, I think it doesn't work for him. I think he needs to. Technically, got the taller and longer, they need more time. I think he's a fighter and he's a fighter at a high pace.
And do you know what? I think you'd rather that, wouldn't you? You know, being able to react under pressure as opposed,
I mean, you got to train for the engine, get the engine for that. But I mean, once you're dictating the pace, if you are, you can box at any speed because it's your breathing space. You're doing what you want to do when you want to do it. But I think he's better at a higher tempo.
Yep. Last 10 seconds here in this final round. And he's looked very, very good, has Joe Hayden. Mentioned before, Dave Allen, when I spoke to him, hopeful for titles at some point early next year. And with a performance like that, that will definitely still be on track for the 26-year-old.
It looked like he was going to be... He wasn't losing any rounds, but it looked like it might be a difficult fight for him in the first sort of 3 rounds. You know, like a real tough fight, he's going to have to dig out a little bit, but it wasn't in the end. And that's not... Dragone tried his best, but I think Hayden just really adapted very quickly, let the punches go smoothly, like we mentioned at the start of the first round. Picked his shots well, punches going back so fantastically, and when he's forced to box at a higher pace, we see the very best of him. Now 1-2 down the line was fantastic, no effort in the shot, you know, that dropped Dragone. It was a lovely bit of work, and at the end he pushed the pace, and I thought it was a really, really good performance.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Barry. No doubt Joe Hayden will move to 20-0. So let's hand over to Ben Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to your referee scorecard. Referee Steve Gray scores the contest 60-53 to your winner. He's still undefeated from Doncaster, Joe Hayden.
Yeah, every round and some for Joe Hayden. Obviously got that knockdown. Very good performance, composed, experienced, mature performance from Joe Hayden. Nigel Travis and the team will be thrilled, as will Dave Allen, I'm sure. Conor Walker all smiles. Kerry Kay's in the corner. Yeah, very, very good run out that for Joe Hayden, who's improving all the time and moves to 20-0.